Oh, oh Jesus. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Santiago here, bringing you another video. Uh, so, exciting news, everybody. I was just, out in Kurian and admiring the views, and I was thinking to myself, what's 9.1 bringing for us prot paladins? So I figured to get up off my butt and actually look into it. And some exciting news, everybody, for the prot paladin world. Let's go ahead and get into it. But first, if you could, hit that like button if you like my videos. If you want to see future videos, I will be making more. Hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get back into this. So, I went ahead and I Googled our old friend, the PTR notes, for the first time. And so I'm looking into it, and these are the actual notes from Blizzard, updated on May 11th. And looking into it, I went down to the Paladin and got excited. Got excited because there is nothing there for Prot Paladins. No news is good news, right? So all the stuff that we've been learning in 9.0.5, we can just keep going. There's a lot of classes out there like, man, I'm changing in 9.1. I'm changing to a different class in 9.1, blah, blah, blah. Changing my specs in 9.1. We don't have to. Prot Paladin's just going to stay the same. Now, that being said, I have a feeling there's going to be a little bit less Holy Paladin play in 9.1. Why is that? Well, Paladins, good news and bad news. Bad news first, Paladins, your Holy got nerfed. Now, not necessarily the healing aspect of it, but you're no longer the DPS powerhouses that you used to be. As a matter of fact, I don't think you really have a lot of DPS anymore at all. If I'm reading this incorrect, let me know. We've got damage of all abilities reduced by 8%. And then we've got Judgment damage reduced by an additional 10%. And we got Crusader Strike mana increased to 11, was 9%. Hammer of Wrath reduced by an additional 10%. Ashen Hollow damage reduced by an additional 10%. Now, I don't know if that's on top of the damage of all abilities reduced by 8%. It seems like it would be, or they wouldn't have put that in there. Because why would you damage of all abilities by 8% and then add the Judgment by an additional 10%? Right? So, I don't know. We'll see. Let me know if I'm incorrect on that, but either way, that's a pretty big nerf. Apparently, they want you to use Flash of Light more. Yeah, because that's a mana suck, so I don't think that's going to happen. But it did increase it by 20% if you do need to use it. Now, that's all I see. I didn't really see anything else as far as Prot Paladins go. The Blessing of Winter from the Night Fae, which we don't use. Again, not suggested to use Night Fae for Prot Paladins, at least in this expansion. And from what I'm reading, I don't think it's really going to be worth much. Once we get into the raids for the next expansion, we'll be able to see what the fights are like and what's going to better benefit us than what. So we'll see into that. One more thing I want to talk about, everybody, is this new legendary for us Kurian Prot Paladins, the Divine Reconnaissance. Right now, we're using our legs as the legendaries because this is going to increase our haste by 5%, right? That's what we're using. That's the best option for us at the moment. But in the next patch, this Divine Reconnaissance seems like an interesting choice. So let's read it. After casting Divine Toll, which is our Kurian, you instantly cast, this says Judgment, but it's going to change to Avenger's Shield for us Prot Paladins, right? Now I can only focus on Prot Paladins because I don't know much about Holy and I don't know much about Ret. But Prot Paladins, this could be beneficial for us. It's going to automatically cast Avenging Shield every 5 seconds for 30 seconds. The downside to this, from what I'm hearing people talk about, is that it's actually going to reset our Divine Toll cooldown every proc, which means it's going to be a 1.5 minute cooldown instead of a 1 minute cooldown. Okay, so it does lose a little bit of that, but with Avenger Shield and as far as AoE abilities go, if it's going to auto cast it every 5 seconds and we have the talent spec'd into hitting 2 additional targets every 5 seconds, and also that shield, right? The shield we get off of Avenger Shield, proccing and giving us more shield up time. That's a pretty big benefit, right? For AoE at least, AoE abilities. But that being said, that's good for us. But I'm concerned about it resetting our Avenger Shield cooldown on proc. If it's resetting the Divine Toll cooldown on proc, is it resetting our Avenger Shield proc? If you know the answer to this, please comment below. I'm not seeing anything that it resets that Avenger Shield proc, Avenger Shield cooldown. But again, if it is, that's not a good thing. Because for a minute and a half we don't have ability to do with what we want to our Avenger Shield. Like if I got a second target that I want to interrupt with my Avenger Shield, which I usually can do, then, or if I need to get a little bit more aggro on a second target with my Avenger Shield, I can throw it at them. But I can't if it's on cooldown for a minute and a half or a minute, right? Or 30 seconds. It's on cooldown for 30 seconds, but we can't do that, use it for that case. But anyways, let me know if you know the answer to that. I don't think it's much of a benefit to us if it does, but if it doesn't, I think that it's actually a better legendary. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Let's wait until 9.1 comes out and we'll take a look at it further. Otherwise, everyone, that's it. That's all I got today. Make sure you raid hard, have fun, and we'll see you in the next video.